I'm Fatih Gopbedayik and I'm playing for Big. Our minor experience was pretty much like a roller coaster. We had up and downs and yeah, in the end, obviously we had a really good day and we are really happy, but the main goal was to qualify. And yeah, we were really happy after the Envy game. Everything else was a bonus, I would say. But yeah, we are really confident now after the win. We know how we need to react in-game, outside of the game, and we like the environment here at the PGL studios. So every time we are here, we're getting good feelings. So I hope it will be good now. The final against Penta was pretty much not like we expected. Obviously, we always have like a big fight, and at this game we had kind of an easy game. But the format is also really good for us. We can adapt really fast, and also, like the map pool of us is, I think, a bit stronger than from Penta. So overall, it was like a final, but obviously they didn't play as good as they can. So if they play as good as they can, it will be a really hard game, even though we play now here. But I'm really confident. I know our map pool is stronger, so it will be a very hard game, but I'm confident to win against Penta. We prepared for the offline qualifier, not like other tournaments. We looked up every map which the enemies can play. We could play 15 teams, so it was hard work and a lot of hours, but we find a way that we can say like, oh, we don't really need this map, or we need this map more. So we concentrated on probably 4 maps, and from our 6 map pool, our 4 map pool is now stronger. So we are really confident on these 4 maps. I think we can beat everyone on these 4 maps. So we had a different approach than on the minor, because there's no best of 3s here. On the minor, obviously there were important best of 3s, so you have 3 bans every time. So we had a different approach, and our training was like normal. We were talking about the maps, we were talking about the meta, what everyone's gonna play, and how to counter us, how to counter if things go wrong. So we had a normal practice day, I would say. We didn't even pressure ourselves so much. We had a good time, but the most hours we spent on were the map pool and talking about the maps. We researched obviously on HV.org. We just looked up the maps, what they're gonna play. A lot of teams which are the favorites here, or probably you need to beat them, they had a lot of tournaments before. So you obviously watch their map vetoes and how they play overall. So you prepare for the better teams, I would say, more. Against the teams where you have less information, you should just trust yourself, your own map pool, and because we have a good 4 maps now, we can play everyone, as I said. So we are confident on this maps. If you would play any opponent which we wouldn't have any information about, we would just play our map, our style, and then adapt in-game. As I said, that's one of our biggest strengths, that we can adapt in-game, even though if the enemy is really prepared to us, we can think about new stuff and be creative. We are really confident, but we are also realistic. So Astralis, SK, FaZe, they're all at least 1 class ahead of us. So, but we most of the time we practice against these teams, at least sometimes. And yeah, it was really good to practice against SK. I think we played 3 maps against them, and we learned every map, like a lot of stuff. So it was really good, and we know why they are so good, but it's not that easy to copy. So yeah, overall it's like, yeah, we are confident, but we're also realistic. So if we make it to the major, we will adapt again and have a good training plan for the format on the major. So we are not thinking about that yet, but yeah, I'm pretty confident that we will make it there. I don't think that we're playing all together to our best level. Obviously, Tabson had a really good tournament. Keith had a good performance as well. So overall, but the sad part is we never showed up all 5 yet. So I hope this event will show up, that every player will show up their best. It's not needed, I would say. It's like enough if 2 players stepping up, the others have a good communication, obviously hitting their shots, but nothing too fancy or so. So, but overall, like we can be much better, but we need to show up at the right time.